Welcome to this Imperium Gaming Showcase. I want to start with putting out a few short videos just to show you the armies that we have permanently available here. And we're going to start today with the Grey Knights stroke Inquisition. So these are our three main HQ choices. I normally go with the Librarian, which you may recognise from the Space Hulk model. He's been had most of his Blood Angel icons removed, and he's painted in a more sandy colour to match one of the later units or two that you will see. We also have Brother Captain Stern and another Librarian that I sometimes use as Caldor Drago. One of my sort of lucky choices now and again that I get to put a Lord of War in with them, although I haven't been that successful with him so far. Allied as a HQ, we have Inquisitor Lord Kotiaz, one of my super favourite characters to use. 100 points. He adds so many things to the army when he joins it, and I often use him within the Sisters of Battle as well. And then final HQ choice, we have an Order Malleus Inquisitor in Terminator armour, with his 3 servo skulls and a Psy Cannon, Thunder Hammer, Nemesis Demon Hammer rather. Quite often use him with the Sisters of Battle as well. So in the troops choice, we have a unit of 10 Terminators. More often than not, I drop them in and use combat squads, which I find quite useful. Good way of boosting your warp charge points. And then just moving across here, we have a 5-man strike squad. I do need to build up some additional troop choices within this army because I am pretty limited. So within the elites choice, I have a squad of paladins. You might recognise the paint scheme to go with the Librarian here. I quite like using them. They're a big point sink, but they've always done fairly well for me, especially with an Apothecary in the list as well. I've tried to make them a combination of shooty and hurty in close combat. Now, supporting them in a fast attack choice, I have an Interceptor squad of 10. Again, I usually combat squad them, with one squad having the Incinerator and the other one having the Psy Cannon. I'm quite an aggressive player when it comes to the Grey Knights. I'm normally up in your throat before the end of the first turn, to be truthful. And a further elite choice, a 10-man squad of Purifiers, again in the sort of sand bone type colour. Using nothing but Games Workshop pieces. They've been made to try and look like Adeptus Custodes, just to be something a little bit different. I really like them. Again, a couple of Psy Cannons for some strength, weapons at distance shooting, a lot of halberds within there. In fact, everyone that can have a halberd and doesn't already have a Demon Hammer has one. Rifle Dreads, enough said. I really like these models. I don't actually use them as Contemptors, I use them as normal Dreadnoughts, but with the autocannons they do look really, really nice. And then my heavy support options, 1, 2, 3 Dread Knights, all of them with the Nemesis swords, great swords, all of them with heavy incinerators, 2 of them with heavy Psy Cannons, 1 with a Gatling silencer. And if I just sort of come around, we've got this one here modelled, is dragging a Demon Prince, kicking and screaming back to Titan for proper destruction, in the right way that it should be done. And again, we've got a tie-in, if I just zoom in a little bit closer, with the Custodes sort of nod, if you like. So just coming out, I have one addition that I like to use, which is the Vindicare Assassin. I know he's pretty tricky to see there, but I suppose that's what he's supposed to be doing, is hiding. And that makes up the whole of my Inquisition force, or Grey Knights. So just a short summary on the army here. Like I say, when I play Grey Knights, I'm quite aggressive. I have Interceptors usually, I have the Dread Knights. I often use them as a Dread Knight Brethren, so that they get the shred rule when within 12 inches of the main unit, which will always be the beigey sort of sand coloured one. And like I say, when I play them, I'm in your throat, I'm there, and I either win really well or I lose really well. There's very rare that there's anything in between. But then that's the fun of playing this kind of army. You can pull off loads of psychic powers. I'm a traditionalist. I normally only use the sanctic powers, even with the librarian. Although I might have a go at some of the new Space Marine ones in the next game. So I do believe that the plan is that this army will feature in the next battle report, and then we'll try and get some more down. Give you a view of some of our other armies. We have Crimson Fists, which you've seen a small amount of. We've got the Sisters of Battle, we've got Adeptus Mechanicus, we've got Skitarii, and we've got a Salamander army that's in the process of being painted. It's already built. I will do a quick video on them just so you can see what they look like now, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, and see you soon.